Good morning, everybody. Little bit of a late start this morning. Richard and I were messing about. We was having problems with technical problems again, but we're back. We're back in here with you now. It's a very overcast day here. I hope you're all well. I hope you've had a lovely week and you've all kept safe. Our journey this morning is going to be a little bit different. Now, the night before last, I had a very strange dream, and I won't tell you about the dream, but I wasn't sure whether it was something, just a weird dream, because I have lots of weird dreams because I'm weird, as people will tell you. But it was a strange dream, and it was a dream as though that somebody was trying to connect to me. Now, at first I thought, somebody wants me to pass a message on. And then when I sat thinking about it, and I woke up in the morning, the person was still with me. Now, I don't know whether they're there to connect with me. I think it's something to do spiritually. But when I sat down to do, make notes of my meditation where we're going to go today, I felt they were around. So I went with the flow. I wrote down the meditation and the notes of where they want us to go. So it might be a little bit different this morning. And I'd be quite interested to hear from people when the meditation's over, what you actually got during the meditation and things like that, because it would be quite interesting for me. Even though I'm a medium and obviously a healer and everything else, you don't always know yourself what things mean. And sometimes you need a little bit of confirmation from somebody else. Yesterday, a few things cropped up and it gave more evidence about this dream to me during the day, which was quite unique, really. If you see things changing a little bit, don't worry, because it's just Richard. We were trying to do something different this morning, but it didn't work. So it's just Richard trying to sort the screen out. He's trying to be Bob the Builder, Mr. Fix-It. He's trying to get it back to normal. So don't worry about that. And luckily with the meditation, we don't need to worry too much. So I haven't seen any names come up this morning yet, but I've been told that there's a few of you out there. So good morning to you all. If you could share the meditation to anybody you think who might enjoy it, would be great. And if you want to comment or put some love hearts up or whatever, I will send my love back to you, which is beautiful. It all makes a difference to Facebook and how Spiritual Productions is promoted on Facebook. If we get lots of likes and lots of shares, it's really, really good. I can see Jim. Well, I can't see him, but you're with us, Jim. So great to see you this morning, Jim. Hope you've been revising. Jim is one of my healers. Morning, George. I don't know if you're back at church yet. Good morning, Caitlin. Hi, Sophie. Hi, Laurie. Good morning, Jacqueline. Hi, Chris from Spain. Hope the weather's nicer over there than it is. Good morning, Mary. Mary might have an idea. Hi, Stacey, of what I'm talking about this morning, because I did have a chat to her, so it'd be interesting what she gets on her meditation today. Hi, Laurie. I've already said good morning to you, haven't I? Yeah. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, Susan. It's lovely to see you all with us. I hope you've all done meditations before. Hi, Keely. I'm new to the page. Hope I can stay. Of course you can. It's lovely for you to join us, to join a meditation. Good morning, Pete. Pete, my plant is still alive. Peter gave me a jasmine plant. Good morning, June, the other day, and it's still alive. I'm not very good with plants, so that's quite good. Hi, Bev in Saudi. Good morning, Vivian. Hi, Kaylee. Hope everything's fine with you. Morning, Ruth. Hi, Kim. Good morning again, June. I don't know if Babsy's with you. No, I can't see your comments, unfortunately. Oh, right, okay. Okay. Richard is just fixing again. Good morning, Julie. Hi, Judy. Hi, Kim. Good morning, Louise. Good morning, Lorna. Hope you're well. Oh, apparently Babs isn't well, so okay, oh, she's in Wales, sorry. Richard is talking to me through my ear, you see, and I thought he said she wasn't well. She's in Wales. Oh, wonderful. That's nice that she's able to get out and do things. Sorry? Ah, okay. When I do meditation, Caitlin, it's so you can relax. We spend a lot of time worrying and getting stressed about what's going on, especially at the moment with all this COVID and everything. So it's just time for you to relax, for you to link in with your higher self, and we just go on a sort of a guided journey. Um, I don't know whether you've ever done a meditation before. If you haven't, sometimes people find it difficult. Sometimes people find it really easy. So I would say to you this morning, just sit quietly, just listen, follow the instructions that I give you on our little journey. Hopefully, the intention is that everybody gets some healing, everybody gets a little bit of insight, and maybe a different bit of spiritual knowledge. You might see colours, you might see different things, and they all mean different things. And afterwards, if you want to comment on what you saw, we can go through your journey and see if we can help you out on things and make sense of what you've seen on your journey. It can't hurt you. You're not linking to spirit. You're not going to have something hanging over you when you finished your meditation. And I always make sure I close everybody down at the end of the meditation. And by closing down, I mean I close everybody's chakras. As mediums and healers, before we start working, we always open up. So we make that link with the spirit world and we always open up. Now, we're not actually linking this morning with the spirit world, you're just doing a meditation. But I always like to be just on the safe side and to close everybody down afterwards, because you might find if you're going into a group of people, you might be overwhelmed by their energies. You might be sitting next to somebody and they've got a headache and you suddenly pick their headache up. So for all sorts of mediumship, whatever I do, I always teach my circles, whether it be healing, mediumship, whatever, always close down afterwards. And even sometimes if you read a spiritual book, if you're beginning to start developing, as soon as you do anything spiritual, you start opening up. And it's like the spirit world are going, oh, look, there's a light. Let's work with them. And as teachers, as a teacher, I always say to people, you only work when you want to work. So I'm not connected to spirit 24/7. I work when I want to work. When I want to do my mediumship, I link. When I do my healing, I link. And any other work that I do, if I do trance and whatever. But I always make sure I close myself down. I myself, if I don't close down properly, quite often get a headache. I'm not saying you will, and you probably won't, which is really, really good. But I always do it just to be on the safe side. But don't start worrying about that. Just sit back, Caitlin, and enjoy your journey that you're going to go on this morning. And I hope you enjoy it. And hopefully you can let us know afterwards. So today, as I said, it might be a slightly different journey, but let's see where we're going. So if you can all just sit quietly and close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in and out. Just listen to your breathing. Caitlin says she doesn't meditate the first time she's watched. Well, I hope you're joining, Caitlin. Like I say, it can't hurt you, can only do you good. And it's lovely, and I'm glad you're here with us. So if you just close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths, just make sure the phones are off and you're in a nice quiet place and you haven't got kids running around or anything like that. Or if you have, you can always come back onto Spiritual Productions at a later date and look. So close your eyes, take a few deep breaths in and out. Just relax your body. Just let your arms feel heavy and your legs feel heavy. Give your neck a bit of a twist. Enjoy that feeling of just being calm, being peaceful, just relaxing. This time, this half an hour's journey is for you. Time for you to enjoy being at peace, being at one, and just relaxing. Listen to your breath and feel your body relax and get heavy. Just let any worries, any problems, any cares just disappear. Any journey, any shopping that's coming into your mind, things you've got to do later, just let them go into your mind and just drift away. Just sit and relax. And I want you to visualize a beautiful white light coming up through your feet, going up through your legs, up through your shins, past your knees, through your thighs, and watch as that white light goes into your body. Watch as it goes deep into your heart, down your arms into your hands, and that white light goes up into your head, into your mind, filling your whole body with beautiful, peaceful, pure white light. Feel as that white light goes deep into your heart, making you feel loved. How loved you are, how unique you are, how special you are. What an important person you are, and what a part you play in this life, in this world. You're safe, you're happy, and you're content, and you're completely relaxed. And we're going to start our journey today. We're going to find ourselves standing in a large open field. And as we look along, in the distance we can see a large metal building. It's shining in the sun. It's a silver building, a silvery grey building, and the sun is shining on it, making it glisten in the sun. And I want you to walk closer to the building. And as you do so, you can see that this building is an aircraft hangar. It has enormous planes inside it, and it's a very big building. Have a look and see how many planes are inside it. They're not modern planes, but quite old-fashioned ones. And as you get closer, you can see that outside the hangar are men working on an aquaplane. This is a plane that can land in water if it has to. They're working very hard with the mechanics of the plane, but they don't notice you as you carry on walking closer to them. Look inside the hangar. What can you see? What sort of planes are there? They may be planes that are very, very old, planes you've not seen before, or a plane you've only seen in pictures or on TV. And as you come out and you walk past the runway, past the hangar, you can see a large runway. And the runway is made of concrete. And I want you to walk down the grass verge on the side of the runway. And as you walk down, you can see a large post with a windsock blowing in the air, showing the direction of the wind. Feel the breeze in your face as you walk along that runway. Look up into the sky. The sky is beautifully pale blue. There are hardly any clouds and the sun is shining. And in the distance you can see a small plane. The plane is flying above you and it's doing aerobatics. Watch as it goes around in the sky, turning in all different directions. It looks just like a bird flying. Watch as that plane does so many aerobatics in that sky. It looks just like a bird. You would never believe it was a plane. The different figurations, the way it's flying. It's absolutely amazing. And as you look at the plane, from the back of the plane you can see a banner. A banner that's blowing in the wind. What colour is the banner? This colour might mean something special to you. And you notice that on the banner there are words written. Have a look and see what they say. Make a note of them in your mind. Do you understand what it's saying? Is it something that means something to you? Is it something you feel quite strange? But make a note of what this is and remember it, because this will be important to you. The colour of the banner and what's written on it will be important to you. Watch as the banner flies behind the plane, floating in the breeze along the sky. And as it floats up into the air, you notice that the banner dislodges from the back of the plane and starts to go higher into the air, floating into the air, higher and higher, until it disappears from sight. Watch as the plane flies lower, and you realise the plane is going round in circles as it gets lower. And as you watch it, you realise the plane is going to land on the runway. Watch as the plane gets lower and becomes closer until it lands on the runway. The plane brakes and begins to slow down, but it stops in front of you. Notice what sort of plane it is. There's somebody looking out of the cockpit window. They're waving to you and they're beckoning you to come over. Go over and walk towards the plane, and as you get closer they come out of the plane to greet you, and you realise this lady, there's a lady pilot, was flying the plane, and she asked you to go with her and to climb into the plane. She takes your hand, and you don't have to be scared. If you don't like flying, you're going to be totally safe. And you go with her and you climb into the cockpit with her. She puts a seatbelt around you so you're totally safe. Don't be afraid. This is going to be a wonderful journey. It's only a smallish plane, but what does it look like inside the cockpit? What instruments can you see? What are the seats made of? Don't forget, even if you don't like flying, you're going to be totally safe. The plane starts to move down the runway, gradually getting faster and faster. And then you feel the plane gently lift off the ground. You're not scared because you're strapped in and safe. Watch as the plane gradually gets higher, and the people working by the hangar are getting smaller. The hangar is getting smaller. Look out of the window and see how the trees are beginning to disappear. Enjoy that feeling of freedom as you soar through the sky. Look out of the window. What can you see below you? Have a look around you. Enjoy that feeling of freedom. What can you see? The lady pilot says you can fly the plane. You may be worried, but you're quite safe. And as you take the controls, you automatically know what to do. How amazing you feel. How free you feel, just like a bird, as you happily fly through the sky, steering the plane. Where are you going? Are you going to do any acrobatics with the plane? Are you just going to fly along? What can you see out of the windows? It's the most amazing feeling to be able to fly this plane, to be in control of your destiny, where you're going. This is one of the feelings you're going to take away from this meditation, that you're going to be in control of your life, be in control of your destiny, and you're going to fly your personal plane wherever you want to go. Whatever goals you want to achieve, you'll be able to achieve them. Whatever path you want to take, if you want to, you have the courage, you can take it. The world is your oyster and nothing can stop you. The lady pilot now takes the controls back, so you can relax and just enjoy the rest of your flight. The plane gets higher and goes above the clouds, and as you look out of the window, they look just like cotton wool. You look below you, and you can see where the sun's shining on the clouds, making them look like pink candy floss. Just sit back and enjoy that freedom. The plane goes through the clouds. What does it feel like? Is it misty? Enjoy that feeling as you go through the clouds, through the mist, through the pink colours as the sun shines through. The pilot asks you where you want to land. Well, obviously at this moment you can't see anything apart from clouds. Tell the pilot where you want to go and watch as you come out of the clouds. If you're not sure where you want to go, let's just see where this meditation is taking you. Watch as you come out of the clouds and the plane flies lower. It's going lower to your destination. Notice where you're going. Where are you going to land? What can you see? The plane gets lower and lower until it lands very, very gently onto the ground. What can you see around you? You're completely safe. You don't have to worry. As you get out of the plane, the pilot says they will wait for you until you've come back and finished your journey. Have a look around you. Where are you? Do you recognise this place? Have you ever been here before? What can you see? Where have you landed? You start to go for a walk. Have a look around you. How do you feel? You know you're safe and you're protected, so you have no fear at all. Can you see anybody else with you on this journey? Is there anybody else around you, or are you alone? If there's anybody with you, do you recognise them? Have you met before? What do they look like? Go up and speak to them. What are they wearing? They're very welcoming, so you know that they knew you were coming today. Have a conversation with them. You may recognise them. It may be somebody you've never seen before. It may be somebody who has passed, somebody who's in your life, has been in your life, somebody who's going to be in your future. Notice what they're wearing and what they're saying to you. I'm going to leave you just to spend some time with them. Ask them why they've brought you here. Ask them questions. Why was it here they wanted you to land? Go for a walk with them. Where are they taking you? Have you been there before? What's around you? Ask them what they want to tell you. Just spend a few moments of quiet time with them. Ask them why you're here. Ask them if they want to tell you anything. Have a conversation with them. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Enjoy going for a walk. Look around you. Listen to what they're saying. Remember what they're saying to you. It's important that you remember what they're saying to you. What your conversation is about. You notice everything around you as you walk along. You feel so happy. You feel so carefree with this person. You feel loved. Explore the place where you are. Have fun. Take on everything that's around you. And in the distance you can hear somebody singing. Listen very hard. What song are they singing? Is it a special song that means something to you? Is it a song you like? It may be a song that brings back memories. Listen to that song. Remember that song. If you don't know what it is, it might be important in your future. There's something that's going to come up. You might understand what it means. It might solve a problem for you. Carry on talking and walking with this person. Enjoy their company. Enjoy your time with them. You can ask them any questions you want, and if they can, they will answer. This is a time of letting go of things. And now it's time for you to walk back and say goodbye to this person. It may be hard for you to leave them. You might not want to go. You might want to stay with them. But you know they'll be here and they're always with you and around you. Say goodbye and start to walk back. Back along the path where you walked with them. Back along your journey, past all the things you went past before. There might be things you noticed that weren't there before. What's around you? In the distance you can see the plane. And I want you to walk along and go back towards the plane. But as you do so, I want you to just feel in your pocket. And in your pocket, you find a piece of paper and a pencil. It wasn't there before, but it's there now. And I want you to write something on this paper. Something you want to get rid of. Something that's upsetting you, something that's worrying you, something that's giving you stress, something you don't want in your life anymore. Write it down on the paper. It might be an anxiety about something. It might be something from the past that you want to let go of. Write it on the paper. I'll just give you a bit of time to write down whatever it is you want to let go of. And when you've written it down, I want you to screw that piece of paper up. Screw it up into a ball. And I want you to throw it as hard as you can. And as you do so, you watch the wind just blow it away. Blow it away until the paper disappears. It has gone from your life. That problem has gone. You have let go of it. It's no longer with you. You needn't think about it anymore. Just let the world of spirit, the angels, help you with this problem. Now it's gone and you've let go. Notice how light you feel. How as though you feel a burden has been lifted from your shoulders. How you feel happiness. How you feel relaxed. And if you had any knots in your tummy, they've gone. Your body is just totally relaxed and free. It's the most wonderful feeling. I want you to walk back towards the plane. And as you do so, the lady pilot is there waiting for you. She's waving to say hello, to come back with her. And as you get closer to the plane, she greets you. She opens the door of the cockpit and invites you once again to climb back into the plane with her. Watch as the plane gently starts to move and starts to rise slowly again into the air. Look out of the window and have one last glance at where you've been. Now you can come back here. You can always go on this journey again, and maybe next time you'll go somewhere else. Say thank you for your journey. Enjoy your flight back as you go among the clouds once again, back into the sunshine. Enjoy as you fly along in the plane. And as you're flying, the lady pilot gives you a small brown box, and the box is tied with string. And I want you to open the box and see what's inside. This could be something to do with your journey today. It could be a memento for you to keep. Notice what's in the box. What does it mean to you? It might be a memory, but thank the lady pilot taking you as you continue your journey, flying back through the sky until you look out of the window and you can see the trees and the hangar beneath you. You can see the runway as it gets closer. Watch as the plane circles. And as the plane gets ready to land once again on the runway where you started your journey, feel the plane get lower and lower, and feel as it gently lands, gently bumps onto the concrete runway, and goes along, putting its brakes on until the plane stops where you began your journey. You now step out of the plane. You thank the lady pilot. Who is she? Have you ever seen her before? Do you know who she is? If you do, remember who she is. It's time to walk away from the plane, and as you do so, you can feel the concrete beneath your feet. It feels slightly warm where the sun is shining, and you feel totally grounded and totally safe. Back on the ground where you began your journey. And just watch as the plane taxis along the runway and once again takes off, flying into the sky, back on its journey. You feel very secure. Just watch as that plane disappears. And remember, whenever you want, you can come back. You can come back to this runway. You can ask for your plane to come and join you. And you can ask to go on another journey. You may go back to the same place you went today. Maybe ask to go somewhere else. Or just see where the plane takes you. But remember, you're feeling refreshed. You're feeling energized. You're feeling relaxed and vitalized, ready to carry on with your life, knowing that you can fly your own plane. You can go wherever you want to go in life. Remember, you're the one steering the plane. You're the one that can take you on your journey through life to achieve whatever you want. Feel your where you started your journey. Give it a wiggle. Feel your arms and legs feeling heavy. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and find yourself back in your room where you started your journey. And I'll give you a few minutes just to get your bearings, just to get yourselves back. I hope you enjoyed your journey today. I know it was a bit different. It was somewhere different. I'd love to hear. I'm going to close you down first, but I'd love to hear afterwards. If you'd like, some of you would like to share with me where you went, if you knew who the lady pilot was. But first of all, I want you, those of you that know how to close yourselves down. Those of you that don't, just do this quick visualization with me. And then hopefully afterwards we can have a quick chat about your journeys before we have to close the show. So if you can just visualize a purple light in the middle of your forehead, this is your third eye. And I want you to turn that light off. Go down to your throat area where there's a blue light. Turn that light off. Go down to your heart area. This is your heart chakra and there's a green light here. And I want you to turn that light off. Go down to your yellow solar plexus above your tummy button where you get your gut feelings. It's a beautiful yellow light. Turn it off. Go down to your sacral chakra, which is an orange light just below your tummy button. And turn that light off. And finally down to your base chakra, your red chakra, right at the bottom of your spine. And turn that red light off. And I wanted just to go back and double check that the purple light in our third eye is off. That the blue light in your throat area is off. That the green light in your heart area is off. That the yellow light above your tummy button is off. The orange light below your tummy button is off. And finally, that the red light at the base of your spine is turned off. Just visualize the roots of a tree going from your hands and your feet deep, deep down into the earth. And I want you to put a cloak of protection around your shoulders, over your head, and under your feet. And finally, just visualize yourself in a beautiful, protective white light, knowing that you're grounded, you're safe and protected, and ready to carry on with your day. I hope everybody feels all right. I hope, Caitlin, you were able to follow some of that meditation with us. And I hope you feel nice and grounded now, feel a lot refreshed. If anybody would like to share or to put a comment up on what they went on in their journey, it doesn't have to be exactly personal unless you want help with something. But it would be quite nice for me to know what you saw, or if you any guidance what you saw, or if you knew who the lady pilot was. It would be wonderful if anybody wanted to comment. I don't know if there are any. Okay. I did explain before, but I will do it again. Grounding obviously means we've stopped working, We've stopped any connection we have with the spirit world. As I said, we didn't link in with spirit today. To actually link in when you do meditation, trance, healing, it's a different story. We didn't link in with spirit today. But I always think it's a good thing to ground everybody after they've done any spiritual work at all. I know not all mediums, healers believe in it, but I am very passionate about it. And I do feel if you don't ground yourself, you feel a little bit away with the fairies. You can feel a bit away with the fairies, a little bit unsteady. It's a little as though you're drunk sometimes. You might start picking up conditions from other people. If they've got headaches, pains and things like that, you might start picking them up. And we don't want that. We don't want that connection at all. So we always ground ourselves, closing our chakras, which is a basic thing that I did with you today. I find people who don't understand about chakras, which is another story, which I won't go into today. We've all got 7 chakras, and they're all the colours of the light bulbs that I told you to turn off. And I find if you haven't done, if you've never closed down before, the easiest way I find is to visualise a light bulb. Turn that light bulb straight off in the areas I've told you, and that will have grounded you. I hope you all feel very secure. When you feel grounded, it's a feeling that you feel connected to the earth, that you feel ready to go on with things. You haven't got that spaced out feeling. So I hope that makes sense to you. If it doesn't, and anybody wants to ask me any more questions about it, you're very welcome. That's lovely, Jackie. I'm glad you enjoyed the meditation today. I know you can't always join us actually live, and you sometimes watch it later. You work very hard doing what you do. So well done. Lots of love hearts that are floated towards Lesley on screen. Lovely. I can feel them. It's wonderful. Thank you. Hope you're sending some to Richard as well. I don't know whether there's anybody else that wants to comment on anything about their journey they had today. I don't know whether Caitlin's still there and whether she managed to follow the meditation. I know a lot of you are old hands and you're used to sitting in the power as we speak and understand what's going on. I'm sure there's a few other programs on today, Richard, if you'd like me to advertise some of those. So we've got Bev this afternoon, Bev Mann, who's exploring your awareness at 2:30. I know a lot of people love watching Bev. It should be a great show. And then tonight we've got the lovely Ben and Paul are going to do readings and psychic art. That should be really interesting. I love watching psychic art myself. So that's on at 8 o'clock tonight. They're both programs not to miss. Okay, and we've got Matt and Kirsty are going to do a 6-week psychic development course, and it starts on Thursday the 30th of July, and it's from 7 till 8 o'clock. How do you show interest on that, Richard, if anybody's interested? Okay, if you're interested, you just go along to MK Clairvoyance, or if you put a message up, I'm sure Richard will point you in the right direction. So that's going on Thursday, starting on Thursday, the 6 weeks course. Okay, I think there is a small fee to pay, but we're not absolutely sure. But if you're interested, get in touch with Matt or Kirsty, and I'm sure they'll put you in the right direction and tell you what's going on. Okay, I don't think there's any more comments, is there, Richard? Okay. Okay, hi Judy, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a bit of a strange one today, like I said. If anybody wants to message me later on and or put any comments on spiritual production to let me know if they the lady pilot was or where they went. I'd be very interested. It would be quite interesting for me to find out. Or you could private message me if you're friends with me on Facebook. That's fine. I don't mind. Because I know not everybody likes to disclose what goes on in a meditation. It's quite personal. But if there's no more comments, I will take my leave. Next week I'll be doing my meditation on my YouTube channel if you'd like to join me. And then the week after I'll be back here on Spiritual Productions. Lots of lovely things going on Spiritual Productions all week, so keep a lookout for that. Thank you, Richard, for letting me be here this morning, and I'll say goodbye and see you all next time. God bless.